So one of the things that you might just be able to see, which is just to my right, I have a bookshelf. So this is my office. This is where I sit and work all day, every day from the desk there, which runs all of the stream. And basically I have a bookshelf, as most people do when they do Zoom calls. It has stuff on there and it has lots of different kind of cool bits and bobs and whichever. But anyway, something I wanted to buy, and actually it's to basically exemplify and almost help remind me and talk about a business concept. And it's all about the voice of the customer. So what you might be able to see here, I'm just going to move forward, is actually, you can't really see it because it's tiny. It's a small wooden model chair, which I actually bought on eBay. It was £4.50, including postage, I think, from China. But what it's all about, it's about the voice of the customer. There is a management technique, which is the idea is that if you're in a boardroom or at any point in your business, imagine an empty chair in the room. And some people historically would actually pull a chair away from the boardroom table and have it there empty. And the idea is that if when you're making decisions or operating your business, you always keep in mind the voice of the customer. Imagine your customer is literally sat in a chair in the room when you're making these decisions. And this can be anything. It's about how you do everything in the business. Would you make the same decision? How would you think that customers would feel if they knew that you said certain things behind their back, if you actually wanted to sneakily make money off them in a shady way? But the idea is actually having a model chair on my bookshelf is there to actually remind me for every decision that we make within the roadmap, for every live stream, every pricing decision, every meeting I have with different people. Imagine there is a customer or a potential customer sat in the room. How would they feel? What would they think? And actually, is it in the best interests of them? For every business in the world, the only thing that matters is the customer. What the customer likes, what the customer hates. Would they like that decision? Would they hate that decision? Because the truth is, if you go down a route where actually people don't like what you create, chances are someone else might come out with a better product and steal all your customers. And that's how capitalism works. But the idea is to always having a conscious awareness of the customer, what are their needs, wants, desires, that kind of thing. Actually, it will put you in a much better position to help you grow your business through always keeping that in mind. And it's a very simple concept, and it's part of the reason why I bought the chair to kind of sit on my wall. But it's that reminder, because often when we all run our businesses or charities or organizations, we all kind of know what to do, but it's easy to get busy and go down a rabbit hole and get stuck into doing various different things. And what we want is to essentially, yes, just give you the roadmap, give you the reminder of stuff that you can do to help your business or career. And actually just keeping in mind the voice of the customer, it's something to keep in mind. Historically, this would always sit with marketing. So if you work for a really big company, or even a not so big company, the person that looks after marketing should always be this person. Often there's a complaint that marketing gets overlooked and it doesn't always get board attention in the same way that strategy and finance and sales and that kind of thing do. But they rarely should. But the truth is, especially for small, well, it's true for everyone, but actually, especially for smaller businesses, the more you understand about people's wants, needs, desires, what their beliefs are, what they think, what they say about you behind closed doors, other things that they buy, other things going on with their lives. The idea is the better you can have your dialogue with a customer to understand things that affect them, things that they worry about, things that they don't even want to tell anyone, but actually you can potentially solve. This is where the magic comes to build a fantastic business. One example of this, and it only really comes through getting to know people really well, is that for business education and training, there is an unspoken kind of, it's not a rule, but there's an unspoken thing where lots of people would like to be able to access advice and guidance on different topics, but they're scared of asking people because they're worried about looking stupid, or they feel that they should know this already, or would other people judge them because they're asking what other people might deem as a stupid question. So one of the things that we're looking to do, it's one of our new service offerings, which we shared the beta with earlier in the week, is the idea for someone to be able to go on completely anonymously. There's no data saved or anything. And the idea is that you can go on and actually say, Okay, so I'm a business owner. Actually, we're losing money at the moment. We run out of money in 3 months' time. We are confident that we're selling the right product. What should we do? And then what we do is direct you to exactly the right part of the course to basically help you turn that round as quick as possible. So in that case, with money running out really quick, you want to focus directly on sales, and there are certain things that we would do to really kind of turn that round quickly, as well as, I can't remember which page it is, but we have a topic that's about cost reduction and actually cost cutting in a way just to survive when you're losing cash. But the idea is, the current barrier is often that people don't ask anyone, or they might ask the internet, but that's always a really bad idea. But the idea is, what we're looking to do is tackle things and beliefs of the customer that nobody's ever said to us, but we know it's a real thing. But it's about this whole concept of how, for your business or career or YouTube channel or whichever, always keep in mind the voice of the customer. Imagine they're sat there, and actually what can you do to best satisfy their needs? So my name's Steve. If you catch this on YouTube, please kind of give us a like and subscribe. We talk about business and entrepreneurship type content. And we also have a business course called the Roadmap Alternative MBA, which is in 47 different countries now. We've got an app, you can go on, download it completely for free, access all the stuff completely for free. There's no catches, there's no sneaky things, but actually we are just looking to hopefully build a community to help people thrive and celebrate together.